Jeff. Talking about Jeff's first video ever. What's going on, guys? We're here to talk Bankers Cup, and not just current Bankers Cup, past Bankers Cup. Getting a little bit of history lesson here with the man Jeff Names. What's going on, Jeff?
I'm Nick. Krem.
Good to see you. And we got Chris, Captain Whistlephress Went on the call here today. What's going on, Chris?
What's up, fellas?
Man, Chris. So first of all, what is that? You got the little bulb there, microphone now? Is that right?
Yeah, it's my daughter's. I just took it out of her room and plugged it in. It's the snowball.
Right. Oh, the snowball. Right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about there. Those actually aren't too bad.
No, I mean, I hope you can hear me.
Yeah.
You know, she wanted to start doing little YouTube videos.
Right.
She wants to be her own influencer.
She wants to be her own boss. Yeah.
She does. So she needed a mic.
Yeah.
I got her a mic and then realized that I probably need one myself. So I said, hey, I'm going to have to borrow that.
Like, damn it, Nick's making me do all these videos, man. I got to get out of here. I got to get a mic.
Yeah, exactly. But I think I'm going to hold it like it's an actual mic. Like, hey.
Yeah. I love it. Man, we were just talking about this the other day, and Jeff, you brought up a great point. You were talking about the videos and like where this all began. So, Jeff, tell us in your own words from your first video ever here in the Bankers Cup. Like, what was that experience like? Tell us even what it was.
That's pretty awesome. So the first Bankers Cup. So I guess I met Chris in 2016 when I got involved with the Medina County Board of Realtors, and then I started golfing with him a lot at Fox Meadow Country Club in Medina.
Right.
And one day Chris just had this idea of doing a golf outing that was just unlike anything different.
Right.
Unlike any golf outing that we've ever been to, and it was based on the idea of two lenders versus two realtors in a Ryder Cup style, and then evolved from there and so forth. But the thing that was interesting is that was, Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, was 2017 or 2018 first Bankers Cup golf.
It was either 16 or 17, and I think it was probably 17 because I'm pretty sure we're coming up on year 5.
Year 5?
Oh, right, crazy.
Holy shit. Yeah.
So
it's nuts.
So the thing that was interesting is back then we were all taught that video was going to be the future.
Right.
But
who taught you that, by the way? Because I know who taught me.
A couple different people from different places. But
oh, come on, man. That was a layup for you, Jeff. You should have said my man, Nick Krem.
It really was.
Because
dude, how do you waffle on that softball?
But that was the craziest thing is that we were making these videos and we had to try to figure out how to come up with content.
Yeah.
I mean, we were seriously like scripting stuff, thinking that we were going to read off the script.
Right.
Videos when we realized, no, I just got to go out and just do it.
Yeah.
With it and move on to the next video or next whatever.
Well, I think the one thing that memory might be a little fainter here, but this was when we were like, dude, just take a shot. Like everybody just take a shot. Let's loosen up and let's shoot these videos. Because, a lot of times, like you said too, just starting out, especially when it's something that we all know so well. Like we all are passionate about the Bankers Cup. We always want to make it so perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just like, you know what? The most perfect videos are the imperfect ones.
That's the one thing that you told me that really kind of stuck out, because I'm not a shy guy altogether, but man, I mean, I'll tell you what, like, when you're forced to go on these videos, these lives, and you're not used to it, it can be pretty uncomfortable. So I remember being uncomfortable, and the one thing you said that stuck out was nobody wants to watch a perfect video. Like you need to show that you're human. It's like scripted sucks.
Right.
People want to see the bloopers. They want to see you screw up. They want to be able to laugh.
Yeah.
So that was when we decided to just kind of, shed all that stupid crap and all right, let's dick around and have some fun here.
And it's just crazy to think about how long ago that, like you said, that was like 4 years ago we were shooting those videos. Three years ago.
Well, Jeff, you made mention of you remember being in the Fox Meadow locker room when Nick came out. And he's back with the pad and paper, like trying to script things out for us. And we're sitting there like, God, we're going to screw this up. And it was like, take 1, take 2, take 3. And I'm like, wait, Nick, what was my line again? Like,
yeah.
Like some sort of a stupid
Chris, you had one line.
It was hilarious.
We were learning how to use AirPod.
Oh, yeah, we were using AirPods. And you guys both had to like share an AirPod, right? Because like we only had a You guys had to shoot at the same time, so it was like one person at the right, one person at the left.
It was so bad. Oh, but it was so fun. You know,
Dude, it was so fun. Yeah.
You know,
And
you talked about it was about getting out of your comfort zone.
yeah.
It was all about doing something that you're not, just doing it in comfort and doing it once because it was Facebook Live.
Right.
There was no reshoot. It was just you're out and you have to do it.
Yeah, you're doing it.
That's what I learned, man. Just doing Facebook Live, because like at the end of the day, like your first take's most likely the best take too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Exactly.
dude, it's crazy to think that's kind of like those days was when like the hockey event was kind of, it turned from like a dream to an idea because people started talking about it.
Chris really should comment on that. It started out 2 or 3 years of Bankers Cup golf, which is 2 events per
Yeah.
year, not
Two
just.
whole events, yeah.
But then, Chris, you started getting into this hockey idea.
Yeah, and we've talked about this a few times. The hockey thing, I came from, I grew up in a hockey family. The Chicago Blackhawks were our blood. I played hockey for years and years and years. And, the Bankers Cup golf concept took off with the lenders versus agents. And I remember asking people more or less jokingly, like, hey, why can't we do a Bankers Cup hockey game? What do you think about that? And it's the dumbest thing ever. Perfect. I'm in.
So it sounds like a great idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. We'll see you out there.
Right.
What were some of the other ideas we looked into? Kayaking, yachting, curling.
Yachting. Yep. Yeah. Curling, of course. So those are.
I feel like Chris just started throwing out crazier ideas than hockey, so that hockey seemed more realistic. Right. Let's go Bankers Cup whitewater rafting. Right?
I'll
hockey
tell you
doesn't sound
what.
so bad now.
There are some pretty awesome ideas that I have in moving forward because I do want to ultimately do one Bankers Cup event per quarter.
Right.
The golf is going to be a constant. The hockey is obviously a constant. And, I was joking around about doing beach volleyball. I was joking around about doing, I would love to do broom ball. I think would be phenomenal. But look it up. It is the most played and most popular college co-ed sport on the planet.
Are you serious? Broom
ball is phenomenal. It's something that anybody can play at any point in time.
Is it like hockey with a broom and a ball?
It's exactly what it is. But you're wearing shoes on a cut up ice rink, so it's awesome. It is absolutely.
Sounds kind of badass. It sounds like one that I would actually play in.
Everybody would play in it. That's the whole point. I mean, you can play it sober, you can play it drunk, and everybody on the college campus has played it drunk. I mean,
absolutely.
But we joke around about these things, and that's really how the hockey started. It was kind of a joke, and what I had envisioned early on was, A, the thought that this thing could be really cool,
right?
But B, like year one, I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna have maybe 10 or 15 guys at best. We're gonna rent out a sheet of ice. Nobody's gonna be there. And we're just gonna dick around and have some fun and have bragging rights. And then
it took off, man. It's really taken off.
There was a huge hurdle that that's about.
COVID.
It was.
I remember being in the gym, and while we were in the gym, the date got moved back 3 times. From the time I walked in the gym to the time I left the gym in the same day. Like, nope. We're pushing back another month.
I remember when the whole COVID thing started, and we were joking around about it, and I think I posted 2 videos. And 2 Facebook posts, and it was pretty cocky in nature. Like, this whole this COVID bullcrap's not going to slow us down. And then the health department shows up. Bankers Cup is off. I'm like, oh, crap.
Yeah, little did we know we could have done it and been perfectly safe, anyways. But
exactly. But yeah, I mean, it started out, like we said, it is kind of just a thought, more like a joke. And hey, what if we did this? And then the sponsors came on board, like one after another. Before you know it, we're paying, $9,000 for jerseys that are branded with, all these, and it took off. There you go. Who's on that? Is that Stacey Group I see?
It is. You got Stacey Group. You got Black Tie Moving and Exacta Land Surveying on the front.
Chris went surveying at the bottom.
And a year and a half after, it was actually more than a year and a half after, I mean, I guess it was a year and a half after the initial date was supposed to take place. We had the game.
Do you remember the first date? Was it March 13th?
Was it March 13th?
I think it was like a full year, right?
Oh, it didn't happen until May of the following year.
Oh, shit.
This is where the most unique situation happened. Is it had so much traction, so much sponsorships already in place.
Yeah.
It got a full year of promotion. So much, in fact, that Chris started getting phone calls from who?
The Monsters. Yeah, the Monster. You know, it was funny that we were joking around as we're planning for game one, and I'm saying to people, we should be planning. We should literally be planning game two right now and getting ready to play in game two, not still planning game one.
Right.
But yeah, ultimately the Monsters, had put that phone call in asking, "Hey, you ever think about having this game downtown?" No.
Yes.
No, it's a hockey game, and there's no ice downtown. So how? It's called the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. That is. Oh yeah, no, I didn't know that was an option. So they locked us up after the first game happened. As we were upstairs having cocktails with everybody, they said, "Hey, are we going to do this or what?" And
what a great man! Whoever their closers are, they should get a raise. What a great time to do it, right? Like in the middle of the event. Cocktails pouring. Hey, we should do another one of these. Absolutely, we should.
Oh, and they just looked at me like there was no doubt. I mean, hey, we're going to do this or what? Who says no to that?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, please, let's do it. I'm all yours, And it was hilarious. So, we had the four pros playing. The four pros? Yeah, we had the four pros playing. Yeah. They're coming back.
International now, isn't it?
What's that?
The Bankers Cup is international now.
The Bankers Cup is international. Yeah. I mean, it was supposed to be year one, but then again, COVID. Brandon Town with the XP wasn't able to make it to town.
Right.
He's driving this year. He's not worrying about flights. He's driving.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't far of a drive for him though.
No, he said it was going to take him about the same amount of time, and he didn't want to have to worry about checking his equipment and whatnot because that's a pain,
Right.
So he's going to throw it in the rig, and he's coming on out. And then we've got Christine Patno coming up from Texas. We've got Ann Spot coming in from wherever the hell he is. I don't know where he is now.
Yeah, he's not in Ohio. Yep.
No, but I think he's one with the land. He's somewhere like he's either surfing, snowboarding, or whitewater rafting.
Ice something. Yeah, whitewater rafting. That sounds right.
I can picture him rummaging around in the wilderness right now with a giant shotgun going after grizzly bears.
Somehow watching this live.
Exactly. Actually, he wouldn't even have a shotgun. He's going to do it with his bare hands.
Right.
And a stick.
And a stick.
Oh, it's funny. But yeah, so we've got game two coming up, and what's that?
When is it?
This Sunday.
Sunday.
We're less than a week out, and honestly, I'm starting to freak out a little bit.
Why is that?
The last 2 months absolutely flew by. On the one hand, I can't wait, and I want this thing to happen. On the other hand, I'm like, oh my God, there's so much to do. And then before you know it, here we are 5 days out. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then we have the event going on before the event. We've got Coach Burt coming into town.
Coach Burt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a Bankers Cup event? Like, how does that work?
It was that was something I talked to Stasic about. We were having a couple of drinks before a hockey game a few months ago, and the thought was very simple. I'm like, Al, I think it'd be awesome to do some sort of a mastermind or a boot camp or anything, one of those giant speaking events that you guys do.
Right.
To attract some of the out of towners, give them a reason to come in. More of a reason than just a hockey game.
Yeah.
And Al goes, I know the guy. Watch it. and he literally sends a text from the bar, and it was about 15 minutes later. He's like, confirmed, we've got our guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's our guy? He's like, Michael Burt. You're gonna love him. So anyways, then it was after that everything started falling into place. So we've got
Coach Michael Burt is an animal. Dude, that guy going to him. There's a few times that I heard a speaker and I walked out of it like, holy crap, a lot just changed. Coach Michael Burt was one of those guys. I'll tell you what,
that's what I've heard.
Oh yeah. You're in for a treat.
And you've done events with him in the past, right? Didn't you speak with him?
Yeah. Over in Texas, we did an event over in Houston with Trisha Turner. We're actually doing another one April 8th. Me, Coach Berta Gang, Trisha hitting the stage in Dallas this time.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Going to be in town. Are you coming back into town? I'm assuming you're coming back in town for Bankers Cup. Are you going to be in town for that Saturday?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in town Thursday till Monday.
Awesome.
Yep.
Great time. Congrats on the new place, by the way.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, we're super excited. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. No, Chris was telling me before the call. No, but man, man, I'm super excited for that. You know, I'm telling you right now, you can mark my words right here, and you know those are usually pretty damn true. Man, we're going to change the way content is done in real estate, period. With that house, what we plan on doing, it's going to change how everyone views content, how they do content, and what real estate agents do. So I'm super excited to be able to roll that out, you know, just to keep providing that service to the real estate industry.
I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah. Are you guys all familiar with Casting Couch?
Yeah. Have you ever heard about the real estate couch? Yeah. We're getting after it.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
You had to do it, Chris.
I had to.
Hey, it was a layup. It was see a softball coming across the plate. Chris swings. I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
So Jeff, I would imagine you're going to Michael Bird as well.
Yep, absolutely.
You get your tickets yet?
I have not. How are people getting tickets for the Bankers Cup? Were you guys able to change the link around a little bit?
Yeah. So the Bankers Cup tickets are pretty easy. ClevelandMonsters.com/Bankers Cup. Or we're going to alter the other address, right, Nick?
Yeah.
BankersCupEvents.com will be forwarded to that, to that website as well. But yeah, the Cleveland Monsters took over all the ticketing. They sandwiched their 3:00 game in with that ticket as well, with our Bankers Cup ticket.
Yeah.
So you buy one $25 Monsters ticket, and you have our Bankers Cup on top of that. So it's a 2-for-1. And then we're going to give away some pretty awesome shit too. I mean, you guys are familiar with some of the awesome stuff that we give away at the Bankers Cup Golf. The hockey's going to be no exception. So a few $500 gift cards. Best Buy, probably Home Depot or Lowe's. If I can get my hands on a new Xbox Series X, I'm going to throw that in the mix. I mean, just for the hell of it, because I think the kids would love it. What else do we have? Oh, we're doing the raffle tickets for the Shoot the Puck contest. So we'll sell raffle tickets for $5 throughout the game. We'll draw one name at the end, and they go out to center ice. They get one shot to hit a post, and that is going to be a $20,000 vacation package that's on the line. So vacation anywhere in the world. That was compliments of there's our guy Dave Conwell from Redwood helped us with that one. So
nice.
Yeah, I mean, so awesome raffles. $20,000 vacation package, real estate on ice. I mean, it's going to be the gong show of gong shows, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of gong shows, I'm not going to have to wear ice skates again this time, am I?
You're actually not, and you're not allowed anywhere near the ice this time.
Perfect. That is
it's 6 rows at minimum.
You gave us all the scare there, Jeff. I'll tell you what. Yeah. Not the first time you fell, but the second, I'm like, oh, he's done. He's staying down.
Yeah, then you went for number 3, and I thought you dented the ice. I'm not kidding. Every live that I've done this year, there were 2 people that were mentioned: Kim Goodrick and the guy that fell. And in fact, what you guys have to do is watch the last interview I did with Brett Harkins and Todd Ekstrand. Right. Brett was hilarious in this interview, but he's like, how the hell did that guy that fell on the ice not get hurt? He's like, Jesus Christ. Everybody thought you died.
Yeah.
I really
done.
That's who's.
Is
that why there's blood on the jersey? Is that what that is?
That's Harkins. Yeah.
Oh,
that's Harkins. I made everybody promise to wear helmets. Somehow Jeff is the one that escapes with no helmet. Come on.
Yeah, we had Joel trying to push me over during the last one too.
Oh, it was unbelievable. Well, we're not doing the relay race this year.
Nice.
I replaced it with more idiocy.
Okay, fair enough.
It may be even dumber than the Bankers Cup. So
probably a good call.
Yeah,
we all walked out of it without broken limbs. I'd say that's a safe bet. I still like to think we won somehow, but
I think you guys got it. I think you won. I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah.
And
Joel's not here.
I did.
Just like I didn't win. I don't know what you did.
Well, Joel's the enemy with me right now. So you guys won.
I'm with it. I'll take the trophy. I'll take the belt. I'll take, anything. I'll just take it.
Actually,
Well, I'll tell you what, Nick, because you were such a winner last year, and somehow somebody stole your jersey that you earned. I'm going to have you participate in one of the two events in between periods.
Is that right? What are the two events?
Well, and it's not going to be the human the human bowling, because that one is filled up. So what you're going to be doing is, what I replaced with the relay race, or what I replaced the relay race with.
Yeah.
We call it hot and cold.
Okay.
All right. And it's very simple. I'm going to take 6 people.
Yeah.
You're not putting skates on, but they're going to slide like these spikes on the bottom of your shoes, so you can actually walk on the ice, kind of.
Yeah.
Then 6 people go around the rink, and they put a bowling pin in the middle of the ice, right? They blindfold you, spin you around a couple times, and then you have to go find the pin.
Dog.
And it's awesome.
This is worse than the relay race.
So much worse.
I'm in.
I love it. I love it.
As long as my cameraman's allowed to be there and document how terrible I'm going to be at this, I'm in.
So they'll have a spotter kind of with you, and it's great because you kind of have to rely on the fans to, when you're getting close, they start screaming. When you're not, they start screaming louder.
Hot and cold.
Hot and cold, exactly. You know who else is going to do it?
Who's that?
Not Jeff Names.
good.
Not Jeff. He is not allowed near the ice.
I don't like that. That's just.
What Jeff is going to be doing is going up to the top of the arena and getting everybody beer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Done.
no.
Done.
That was in.
No, it's gonna be fantastic. It'll be funny.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, hot and cold's awesome. We're still gonna do the human bowling. I might actually put my my 10-year-old on a sled and sling her across the ice because I think that'd be hilarious.
Oh, I think it'd be fantastic.
Four people instead of 3 this time for the bowling, and it's gonna be one hell of a show.
Yeah.
So, make sure you get your tickets.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna make sure that we put it in the comments here below. Guys, get your tickets to this. You don't want to miss it. Just from me falling on the ice, I mean, that's almost a guarantee. You're gonna see NHL hockey players on this, right, Chris? How many? So you got 4?
Yeah. Brett Harkins from the Bruins. Jock Callender won a Stanley Cup with the Penguins. Jake Newton, he played with Anaheim and then overseas. And actually, he was offered a roster spot at the 2018 Winter Olympics for Team USA.
Holy
which
crap.
is nuts. I mean,
That's
he's
insane.
Yeah, he's about to go pro again.
Yeah.
And then Russ Sinkowicz, who played for the Monsters and owns the Ohio Hockey Project. I mean, these guys are legit.
Yeah.
And awesome to skate with and scary to skate against.
Yeah.
So, and they're about to win this year too, by the way. Like,
absolutely.
Last year, they didn't know what to expect.
They're just trying to have fun and not hurt people's feelings. Now I feel like they saw us talking smack on here.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah, they've all said, like, it's go time. Like, we're going to come out and we're going to skate. And I said, damn.
You had your fun, Chris. You had your fun.
Exactly.
Chris, who's the fella who was like the MVP last year, like the most favorite player with the cowboy hat?
That was Kim Goodrick.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Is he back?
Back next year?
You know what? He's not, unfortunately. So Kim was the fan favorite because he didn't know how to skate or play hockey at all. In fact, he showed up with skates over his shoulders about 2 hours before the game and asked me if I could teach him how to skate. Yeah. And I said, oh, dear God. But he did it, and it was awesome. And he fell a bunch, and he didn't care. He had a blast, and everybody loved him.
Dude, I remember the one time he came barreling in. Like, he literally didn't stop and just got flipped
over the boards.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an awesome video of him doing that. He had the whole thing on live. So, but it's going to be awesome. Yeah. Kim's not doing it this year, but we've got plenty of other guys from the real estate community. A bunch of big agents, lenders, home inspectors, me. I don't know what I do at this point. At some point, Jeff is going to learn how to play hockey, and he's in.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so we're gonna throw the link in right below this. Make sure you sign up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Jeff's about to say something because I know he's got a little more to add. What you got, Jeff?
Hey, I hope I get to participate in something during one of the period in betweens, but we'll see how that goes. But secondly, what's benefiting? Like,
Wow. How did we forget?
How did we forget? This is like the coolest benefit for this.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call. Project NICU. Pam Frasco founded Project NICU back in, I believe, 2018, and they support area neonatal intensive care units at 5 area hospitals. So what they do is amazing. In keeping these babies alive. I mean, it's crazy when they're premature births and they go to work. So that's what we are supporting.
Yeah, also helping out the parents in that aspect too, because I was able to send one of my buddies. I don't know if I told you this, Chris. One of my buddies had a baby in the NICU, and I would have had no idea what that even meant or what to do. But since we did this event, I was able to get him in touch with Pam. Pam was able to help him out, and they said it helped him out so much because it was like it gave him like the booklet I think they'd get like a booklet, right? Saying like what to expect, how to tell your family, how to do these different things, and they said it helped him out so much. Where they were like, they would have been lost, and they're like, dude, everyone I tell, they have no idea what it even means, and like I hooked them up, and they were beyond thankful for what they were able to do.
I didn't know that, and that's phenomenal,
dude. It was amazing, just because I would have had no idea. They said their babies in the NICU. I would have been like, good, because I wouldn't have known before this,
Exactly.
But like, since we did this last event, man, I know he was very appreciative, not just of me knowing, but of Pam and everything that they did. He had nothing but the highest praises to talk about how they were able to help him out. So that was amazing to see.
Well, yeah, and it goes so much further than just, when you're there. I mean, they have the support groups for after the fact. Yeah. And I mean, and it's I've never had to live in that world. We were lucky. We've had two, we had 2 very good pregnancies, but man, the reality is it happens to a lot of families. New families, whether it's your first kid, second kid, whatever the case may be, and you don't know what to expect, and it's scary. So that support after the fact, I think, goes so far, and people are so appreciative. And hats off to to what they've done and what they continue to do. And I think it's awesome that we're raising money for them.
Actually, last year, how much did we raise for NICU?
15-1.
Nice.
15-1.
Stupid. I mean. We were in the red coming into this thing like the week before, and we wind up. I'm like, okay, maybe we can somehow grab $2,000 for this thing.
Right.
And then I remember adding it up and calling Pam, and I'm like, you're not going to believe this.
Yeah.
She's like, what? Are you in the red? I'm like, no, 15-1.
Yeah.
It was like 15-126.
That's amazing.
That's stupid.
That's fantastic, man.
We're looking forward to upping the ante this year.
And the only way we're going to do that is with all of your guys' help. Make sure you guys grab a ticket to it. Make sure you grab your drinks. Make sure you grab the information. You grab things at the 50-50. All we're asking for you guys to do is truly have a good time and join us. Right.
And it'll be a good time.
Have a good time. Join us. It's always fun. We're going to drop the link in the comments right after this for you guys to go sign up. Join us there. Jeff, you got any parting words?
I just want to say one last thing, I guess. Chris, are you doing anything tomorrow morning still? Is that still in the works?
Good call. We'll actually be we're gonna do a little blip on Fox 8 between 10 and 11. So I'll be jumping on with Stasik and Natalie, and we're gonna go talk for a few minutes about Bankers Cup. It'll be awesome. So
super pumped, guys.
Fox 8 tomorrow. Who knew?
What time?
Be somewhere between
all the things that you'd be on the news for, Chris. This wasn't at the top of my list. I had a couple other ones I would have guessed at, but I'm happy it's this one. I truly am.
Me too. It could have gone in a completely different direction.
Oh yeah. Guys, like I said, we can't raise more money unless you guys are involved. We get the help from everybody out here. And look, it goes to a great cause. Like I said, I experienced it not firsthand, but secondhand through somebody I knew. Project NICU is an amazing cause. Be there to help us raise money. Go to the event in the links below. Sign up. We'll see you there. Drink, have fun. That's all we ask. We'll see you guys at Bankers Cup.
Take care, everybody.
See you guys.